Hello, hello. I'm just gonna do. I'm having an anxiety attack, so I just need to talk things out. Um, this um, particular anxiety attack comes from a couple of new booktubers talking about the anxieties of being a new booktuber. Um, and, you know, I've been doing this for a while, but unfortunately, their videos they're kind of really cool, awesome discussion. Just provoked all sorts of my own anxieties about having a booktube channel. In a good way, in a fellowship way of, oh yes, yes, we're all in the same boat and we all have the same, um, obsessions, neuroses. Uh, this is uh, Kit, Kit at Kit's World, and Barb at the Font, and them both talking about how, you know, as you start off as a booktuber, you're like, you hardly get any traction. Nobody watch. You put all this work into videos, nobody watches them. Um, they both confessed it's like, well, we'd love, not this whole, oh, we're just shy, humble people. We don't want anyone to actually watch our videos. It's like, no, we want 1 million subscribers, which, I think everybody has that feeling. Yeah, I definitely have that feeling. I also have the feeling that I would implode immediately if that ever happened. Thank God it never did, because I would have immediately crumbled under the pressure. Um, I often think that the worst day I had on BookTube was with uh, a video that was a I'm just going to call it a drama video, even though that doesn't that things. I was upset about something. I made a video on it, and it was about an issue that people quite rightly got um, got kind of got upset about, and it was not about me, but for a brief microsecond there, uh, I was somewhere near the center of that conversation, and I found that incredibly tough. I guess I am an introvert. I am somebody who does not like to be at the center of a conversation, and yeah, that was a really tough day for me. That was really stressful. Uh, Ja had to hold my hand through most of that. And if I ever came the closest to saying, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do BookTube anymore, that was it. However, it wasn't about me, and that moved on, and uh, and 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 I went back to making videos about Trollope and Edgar Rice Burroughs, and everyone went, "That's great, you go off and fill your boots." And we'll leave you alone, which thank you. Thank you for leaving me alone. Um, so uh, the whole thing of so I have a brief experience of, I think they were talking about, like, oh, people whose videos regularly get, like, 1,000 comments or something like that. And I have one of those videos, and my God, that's the only one I ever want to have. I never want that to happen again. Uh, that would break me. That would break me. I mean, there was a lot of emotional content about that one, and that was stressful on various levels, you know. And you see, this is me going back into my egocentric things. But yeah. So I have that perspective, which is probably a little odd of a perspective from other people who have booktube channels who are just, they're just starting out. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I have, at this point, somewhere under 600 subscribers, of which I'm pretty sure 500 of them are people who maybe subscribed at that point, when I was in the midst of that little bit of a controversy, as kind of a supportive thing, which was really sweet of them. And and then they come back and they see I'm talking about Anthony Trollope or Edgar Rice Burroughs or some some book that was published, some obscure science fiction book published in 1894, which was one of my recent videos. And are like, yeah, I'm not going to watch that. And I'm sure there's a ton of people who join YouTube, watch a couple of videos, and then wander away. So there's a lot of zombie accounts. So what I consider zombie accounts. They're there. They have subscribers, but they haven't used their account for ages upon ages. So I know that my actual people who are actually watching my channel, there's probably 80 people who kind of scroll past and say, oh, what's he talking about today? And then there's people go like, oh, I've actually read that book, and I may be interested in his review on it, or I'll listen to the first couple of minutes of his review on that, and then I'll click away, because the odd time I make the mistake of going into the analytics. Kit was very much into the analytics. I find that with most videos like that, it's like, I find out that people watch the first 15 seconds of my video, and I'm a great 15. If I made 15-second videos, I'm sure people would watch 2 seconds of it. That kind of thing. Okay, so this is me having my slight anxiety attack because it's a good video, but it's also a video that makes this is all the stuff I try and ignore on Booktube. My advice, if you are an introvert who loves books and would like to get on Booktube, is get on Booktube and talk about the books you love, and ignore your analytics, ignore your subscriber count. Make sure that you find fellow people whose videos you like and support them, and try and make comments on videos. I think that's the other thing that I look at, why I haven't particularly made that much of an impact for the amount relative to the amount of time I've been on Booktube, is that comments, I find it much easier to sit down and talk on video than I do to type comments in the comment field. I get very self-conscious with that, whereas if I'm making a video, it's like a stream of consciousness. Well, it's exactly a stream of consciousness thing, where I just open my mouth and I start talking, and there's a lot less editing involved, and there's a lot less editing involved afterwards. I think Kit and the font were, and Kim at Middle of the Book March, all the people who've talked about this thing, that I've enjoyed their videos, but also stressed me out about all this booktubing stuff. Talked about getting that balance, and how do you make videos if you're someone like me who's I've got a full-time job, I've got family, I've got a doodle I need to take care of and walk and all that stuff. You try and go light on the production side of things, so I don't edit very much, and then I have amazing tangents like this that I just leave in videos because I'm probably just going to upload this video because I don't care. Okay, but where was I? This is, we'll pretend I'm Charlie Heathcote, and this is me, a wool gathering. Unfortunately, Charlie Heathcote is a natural storyteller, so can weave this stuff seamlessly in, whereas I talk myself into corners and then go, where was I? Which I guess is to say, I'm low tech. I don't edit my videos. I feel like in this year, I've maybe started to get better at comments, of just leave comments and just slightly more relaxed. And this is after 4 years of doing this, I think. I don't know if it's 4 years, something like that. I've been here for a Jeesley amount of time. Enough time that anyone else would have realized that if they were trying to become a YouTube millionaire, that it wasn't going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be a YouTube millionaire. I don't think I'm even going to be a YouTube centimeter or whatever it is. I don't even have a tripod. I'm holding this in my hand and I'm shaking the camera. You can tell this is a shit. This is a this is a shit channel with some dude who's chatting in his backyard, who's having an anxiety attack, but it's talking himself down, and that's what I'm using. That's what I'm using Booktube for. This is a way for me to deal with my neuroses. Sometimes my neurosis gets triggered by watching other really awesome booktubers. That is Steve Donahue. That is Jer, which I'll put it somewhere around here. That is Kim at the middle of the bookmark. That is the font. That is Kit at Kit's World. Did I get it right? We'll find out. But that, you know, we all have our different ways of moving in the world, and this is my way of moving in the world. So yeah, that's me talking myself down. I'm now gonna mistitle this video, make sure I bury it deep in your pile of subscriptions so you will never find it. But that's the way that I move through this world. Quietly, stealthily, and hopefully causing the least amount of disturbance and worry. All right, more videos later.